Hi everyone, and welcome to Pyramid HIIT. I'm so glad you're here. This workout is meant to be high intensity, so that's high intensity interval training. That's what we're going to be working through today. Intervals today are going to look like 1 minute, 40 seconds, and then 20 seconds. So that's where that pyramid style kind of comes in. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing as we go, but essentially HIIT training, you just want to be getting that heart rate up. So doing your best with whatever exercise we're working through. Take breaks when you need it, modify when you need to. This is 100% your workout, and we're going to do it together. So here we go. We're going to start with nice light warm up just to get the joints ready, get the body moving, and then, like I said, we'll launch into those HIIT circuits. Okay? So starting out, just nice light march, bringing those knees up nice and high, but easing into it. So if you need to start out a little more lower impact, you can. Watching that you're starting to check in with that form a little bit, check in with that breathing. So chest is up, shoulders are back and down. You got it. And again, just as you start to feel warm, you can start to bring those knees up a little higher, starting to engage that core a little bit more. Looking good. All right, as you feel ready, again, taking your time to ease into this little warm up, you can just start to take it to a little jog and starting to engage those hamstrings a little bit, just kicking those heels up in the back. Super excited that you're here to work with me today. So whatever your day's been bringing you, just let it go. You're here now. You're on this mat. You're working. Bring that focus inward into your body. Beautiful. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking a little bit of a wider stance. Just going into a side lunge. So back and forth, side to side. Making sure as you go through this motion, you're really sitting back into those heels. So focusing on waking up those glutes a little bit, getting them ready for that high intensity training. Knees stay back behind your toes. And everybody's mobility in these movements is going to look a little different. So just making sure you're listening to your body. You don't have to be dropping right down to the floor. It can be a nice small movement if that feels better for you. Last 2, either side. And done. Nice job, little jog. Shaking that out a little bit. Hopefully starting to feel a little warm, getting that heart rate up. Feeling a little more present to this workout today. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowing that jog, taking it to a reverse lunge. So big step back, knee drop straight to the floor, and press it forward. Again, listening to your body, listening to your mobility. So it doesn't have to be a huge movement. Knee does not have to come right to the floor. Just trying to keep that chest up high. Dropping into those legs, using those big prime movers. Nice. All right, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last minute here to just kind of wake up that body a little bit. Taking a nice wide stance. We're just going to shift side to side for a few counts. When you're ready, hands are going to come down through center. Reach down, touch that mat. You can round out your back. Little stretch. And then again, when you're ready, bend those knees, find some support, crawl it up, roll those shoulders back and down. All right, hopefully you're feeling warm. Now's a good chance to grab some water, take a little breather before we launch into this first circuit. So, first activity is going to be a burpee of your choice, okay? So, tons of variations you can take with a burpee. Obviously, your kind of basic burpee, you got that nice big jump. You are down to the mat, can walk it out or jump it out. Little push up, back up, okay? So you've got that nice full body motion. Obviously, lots of options here. So you take out that jump, you can come right down to your knees right off the bat, little push up, or take that push up out altogether, all right? So you're just down to a plank, walking it back, bringing it up. So this is really gonna start to drive that heart rate up, gonna get you working into that high intensity zone right off the bat. A little bit slower to start. So again, we're gonna start with a 1 minute round, and then we're gonna slowly up that intensity. I want you moving a little quicker as we go into the 40-second round and into the 20-second round, all right? So getting ready for that movement, finding your place on the mat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all you, let's go. So I'm just gonna mix up my movements a little bit, display a few different options for you. So if you start to feel like you're tapping out, you're getting really tired, whether those push-ups are getting harder or those jumps are getting a little harder, you can always modify down. Remember too, you do have that sort of double jump option. So jumping up, jumping out. Almost there, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-second break, catch that breath. Nice work, first round done. Sure you're feeling it a little bit. So good opportunity now, shake out that body a little bit, do a little stretch if you need it. Check in with how that first round went. Again, kind of pick your modifications as you need them. And we're gonna go for that 40-second round, a little more intensity this time, so a little more speed, or maybe you add a jump you didn't do before. Try and up that intensity if you can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep her moving. You are halfway there. Watching that form. So all through that exercise, shoulders are back and down, core is engaged. So that little tuck of your pelvis, light that core up. You've got 10 seconds. You are strong for 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. 30 seconds. Whew. If you came into this class feeling a little low energy, we all have those days. Hopefully now this move has taken it up a notch for you. You're starting to get into it. Should be feeling a little flow now. Going into this final round for this exercise, all right? So 20 seconds, tiny short working period. So you're gonna give this your all. You're gonna go as hard as you can. 20 seconds, whatever that looks like for you, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. See how I added a little height on this jump? Working hard. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down, recover. Beautiful. Little longer recovery here. That's the end of your first round, the end of your first exercise. Wonderful job. Giving you a whole minute here to recover before we get into this next one. Again, good chance to take a little stretch if you need it. Just checking our list, making sure we're on track. All right, so that first activity, obviously very total body. You got that upper body working hard in those push-ups and to get you down to the mat. And lots of lower body as well to kind of launch yourself up if you added those jumps. So heart rate was probably really going for that one. We're gonna dial it back just a little bit. Focus on that lower body in this next round. So opting for a lunge variation, okay? Again, variation just meaning you get to choose. Tons of options you can take here. Obviously, basic lunge, we kind of started with that at the start of our class. So 1 foot back, we're going for that reverse lunge. Knee drops down, alternating sides. So make sure you're switching up those legs. Now, if you want to take it for a little more challenge, going for little jump in the middle. All right, and this can look different depending on how much you want to up that intensity. So you can also add a little hop in the middle if you need that space to kind of check your balance before you go back into that lunge, okay? So again, starting with a 1 minute round, 40 seconds, 20 seconds. So watch your pacing. Hopefully you've got a feel for it now. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Listening for that soft landing, right? So you don't want to hear yourself making that switch from lunge to lunge. Make sure you're using those muscles, all those great big strong leg muscles to support your landing. You've got 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, recover. If you can, making sure you're taking that recovery standing up. So finding just some light movement around the room or whatever space you have. Again, 30-second little break here. Then you're right back into it. Next round, 40 seconds long. So again, finding ways to up that intensity if you can. If you are already sort of maxed out in that jump lunge and you're wondering kind of where can I go from here, always can add height to that lunge if it feels comfortable and up that speed, right? So getting a little bit more of a quick changeover from lunge to lunge. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looking good. Keep moving. Body's so strong, legs are strong. Mine's gonna tell you to quit maybe. Tough interval here, but you can do this. Keep moving. 10 seconds. That's 3, 2, 1. Rest, recover. Catching that breath, paying attention to really taking advantage of that recovery time. So big deep breaths in as much as you can, big deep breaths out. All right, are we ready for that final round? 20 seconds. Again, the most high intensity we've taken this move. So I need you to challenge yourself. You've got to do it. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Adding some height, adding some speed, working through it. You can do this. That's 10. Less than 10. Go, go. Move your body. You are so capable. 3, 2, 1. Break. Nice work. Recover. Again, try to stay standing. Even if you've got to take that recovery stance. Some of you might have been really attacking that move. Good work. So we're at about the halfway point of our class, just a little under 15 minutes to go. Great time to take a moment, catch your breath, also assess where you're at, right? So you've gone through a few rounds, a couple of those really high intensity 20-second rounds. How did they feel? What adjustments do you need to make? How are you feeling today in class? All of those things. Take a little mental note, adjusting for the next couple rounds. Really just trying to get your best workout out of this session. All right, so I started out with some nice total body, but we're not done with that low body just yet, all right? So really working those glutes, trying to get those nice strong legs that are going to carry you through your day, through all the activity you love to do. So this next one, again, going into that next round, 1 minute, 40 seconds, 20 seconds. Going for a squat variation. Again, you select your level. Basic squat is level 1. So similar to how we started the class, you're just dropping into those heels. Feet are nice and staggered, so you've got at least hip width apart, maybe a little wider. And you're thinking about keeping those knees back behind your toes, almost like you could lift your toes off the mat, and you're sitting that weight right back. Again, mobility is going to look really different for everyone, so do not worry about getting right down to the mat. If this is your squat and that feels good for you, it's beautiful, all right? Can be up a little bit higher, doesn't have to be down to 90 or below 90, all right? Now, options to intensify that squat. Again, we've got that jump squat variation. So up to a nice big jump and trying to find that soft landing. Beautiful. If you want a little more intensity, but something a little lower impact, you're welcome to drop into a bit of a squat pulse. So a little hold at the bottom and then up again. All right, got those down. Start to think about which variation you want to give a go for that first round. 1 minute long. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping in mind that all of these rounds, all of these exercises, absolutely meant to challenge you. So if you're starting to feel that burn, you feel like you got to shake those legs out a little bit, you're doing it right. So quick recovery, go back in as soon as you're ready. As always, with any of the exercises we're doing, watching that this feels good in your body while trying to keep that form strong. So chest is up tall, shoulders are back and down as much as you can. That's 3, 2, and 1. Recover. 30-second recovery. You guys got me sweating. All right, 40 seconds for that next round. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, set yourself up, 2, 1, let's go. If you start to lose your soft landing, starts to feel heavy, take a break, switch up that lunge or squat variation. Listening to your body is number one. We want to work, but we want to do it safely. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, shake it out, recover. I'm feeling these ones, guys. Legs are burning. Means we're working together. All right, another 10 seconds. Then you're going for that final HIIT round. 20 seconds, everything you got. I want to see it, all right? 5, 4, set yourself up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't worry about if you are in that pulse, how many pulses you're doing. Doesn't matter, all right? Hold it down there. Take a second, bring it up. Do not overthink, just keep moving. Working hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Done that round. Nailed it. Great time to grab some water. Use that towel. Minute of recovery. I'm one of those people who just loves to take advantage of every second I've got, especially in workouts when you're really attuned to your body, to just reflect on how things are going, reflect on why you showed up today, why you're working. It's going to give you that motivation, keep you moving. Getting to the end of your workout, you're doing great. All right, we're going to go for one last movement. Last move. Woo-hoo. So close. So take as much time as you need. We do need to kind of bring that heart rate down just a little bit because we are going to come down to our mat. So if you need an extra minute, hit pause, come back. But we're going to come down. We're going to come into what's often referred to as bear pose or bear position. So what that looks like is all fours. Find yourself in a nice solid fours position. Wrists are right below your shoulders. Again, same thing, knees right below your hips. You want that super square stance, and then you're gonna pop up. Just your knees are gonna hover about an inch off your mat. All right, once you're there, we're gonna go for a little kick out. So in that hover stance, you're gonna lift one arm, you're gonna kick your opposite foot through, okay? So in my hover, lift, kick, little touch to the floor, right back into that position. You move as quick as feels comfortable for you. So you can stay here, working that core hard in this position, but moving through that motion as quick as you can if you're able. All right, tons of options here. If that doesn't feel right, just hold your hover, or you can always just kind of do a little tap. So just bringing that foot forward to the side, but you're still on all fours. So just a little more balance with that variation, a little more support because you've got those two hands down, okay? So we're gonna launch into this one right away. Tons of upper body challenge, tons of core challenge, and then you're done, all right? 3 rounds, that's it. Done your workout. I'm gonna give you 5, 4, get yourself set up, 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. halfway there, watching that form. So in your all fours, you've got that low back protected, possibly slight little arch in your low back if that's natural for you. So just watching you're not rounding out, trying to stay nice and neutral, core supported. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Recover. I'm going to stay down on the mat for this one, just letting that heart rate come down a little bit, catching my breath. In this recovery, just trying to keep my head above my heart as we're still working hard. All right, round 2, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Final 10, holding when you need to, pausing when you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover, rest. Drop those knees. Again, mental check-in, how you doing? Final round coming at ya. So, as we head into that final round, rest of the workout doesn't matter, okay? You're here. Moment is now. You got 20 more seconds to give me literally everything you got, okay? And we're done. We're gonna go in 5. Set yourself up. 4, 3, 2, watch that core. 1, move. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Break. Done. Call it. Woo! Beautiful job. Catch your breath. Nice little sprint on that last one. Way to go. Awesome. Okay. We're going to move right into that stretch to start to bring that heart rate down. Quick little stretch. Then I'm going to send you on your way, all right? So just finding a nice, comfortable seat at the back of your mat. Taking a few big, deep breaths in, deep breaths out to start. You can close your eyes if it feels good. Just centering yourself on the mat. So proud of you guys. That was a tough one. I got my sweat on for sure. All right, when you're ready, just walking those hands down to the mat. Big upper back stretch. Especially with all those lunges and squats you're doing, you might feel this in your hips as well. Just stretching out the front of the body. And slight transition here. Again, when you're ready, just walking your body forward along your mat. You're gonna come right down to your belly. You can either kind of rest yourself on your elbows, or you can take those hands out a little wider than your mat, a little longer than your mat, and just a little press up, little ab stretch. Again, checking in with that breath. You can always take a pause, so if you need to lower down to the mat, take a little break and then come back in. Great time to take note of how well you just kicked that workout. All right, coming down to your mat, Hands are gonna, again, kind of come into your body. Walk yourself all the way back. Little squat position. So just rocking right back onto your heels. If you need to take a bit of a wider stance, you definitely can. Give yourself the space you need. Again, stretching into those hips, ankles. And last little stretch. When you're ready, you're just going to extend up through your heels, up through those knees, and just forward fold. All right, and then just slowly rolling up. Taking a big last shoulder roll back. Make sure your posture's up nice and tall. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that workout. We'll see you soon.